Hey, good morning, guys. It's Thursday. I'm on my way to work. I've been up since eh, like 4 o'clock, um, and I didn't even go to the gym this morning. I'm going to boxing tonight, but I was just up, just kind of doing some meditation and praying, and just really kind of collecting my thoughts. And I knew when I went to bed what the game plan was, and because I've been taking some hits lately. And yesterday I got a call. Well, actually, I got an email from my realtor saying that the sellers are starting to panic and lose faith in my ability to close on the house. And they gave me a time limit of 2 weeks to, resolve everything and seal the deal. And you could hear the tension in my realtor's voice, my lender's voice, my lender's just like, look, I need that letter from Nissan so we can move forward, da 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 da. And I said, okay, okay, no problem. Now I said no problem, but on the inside I was freaking out, and it was just interesting noticing how contagious stress is. And I'm a counselor. I should know this. I should know these things, but you can't counsel yourself. I think that's why I do these videos, so I can hear myself talk, so I can understand more about what I need to do for me. Is these videos aren't for you; they're really for me. So I was thinking about the problem and my perception of the problem. Am I seeing what I really need to see about what's going on? Because the purpose of having a problem or problem's purpose isn't necessarily the issue; it's the distraction. It's kind of like look over here on all this chaos and destruction, so you don't pay attention to what's going on over here. That's really the when you look at what's going on in our politics and our government. I was listening to the debate, and I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it yet. I just asked some of my friends about it because I was working, and I asked them just some key questions. I said, hey, did they talk about what they were going to do to secure the economy should there be another influx of the pandemic, or the virus mutates and comes back tenfold in the fall when flu season hits? Excuse me. Did they talk about how they're going to protect small businesses and families that are already struggling, that have lost income? Did they talk about the coronavirus and what they were going to do, for people, as far as better detection and protection? Did they talk about race relations and healing the nation's issues that have gone on for decades? And none of my friends who watched it said that they talked about any of that. And some of them were kind of rude. They were kind of like, it was just a slap box. It was a slap boxing match, Will, where they were just kind of digging on each other. And I started googling some different things to see what people's opinions were. Not just about the debate, and they said it was embarrassing. It was a shame. Um, and I was thinking back to the days when we had political debates that had substance and class. And I'm not talking about any particular candidate. Okay, don't get it twisted. Um, and I was thinking about, man, out of all the brilliant minds in our country, we can't do better than this. And I actually had a friend who's in politics, and I messaged him, and I was like, dude, why didn't you run for president? And I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking. But he kind of laughed, and he's like, yeah, funny. I was like, no, I'm serious. I'm serious. You're sharp. You're smart. You are intuitive. Um, why didn't you run? And he, kind of was just kind of got quiet and, really didn't give me an answer, because, I'm sure, his plate's full, but I think that's one of the distractions of what's going on today. We've got this perception that one man is going to fix the country. So we sit back and wait to see what this guy's going to do instead of us taking ownership of the place that we live and doing our part to actually enhance, educate, and rehabilitate the we've got a terminal wound in our nation, and we just go for entertainment. We keep looking for something to treat the symptoms, and actually instead of actually developing a cure. And the cure isn't in one man running the nation. It's in all of us taking part in doing something about it. And I'm not talking about riots or protests. I'm asking what happened to all of my brilliant, talented, educated, dedicated, compassionate people stinging up and going into office. I've got friends, I'm talking to myself too, who have strong moral character. I'm not saying they're flawless. And I'm wondering, where are you at? What are we doing? And so when I was getting this information about the house and the issue with the house, I realized, okay, this is a distraction. Okay, this is a distraction. We will get a house. It may not be this house, but we will get a phenomenal house. It's only a matter of time. And I'm not going to waste my time worrying about things that are out of my control. And it's funny. I was talking to one of my other friends, and we were talking about identifying with the depth of our control issues. And it's really scary when you don't think you have control issues until things are totally stripped out of your control. A lot of us didn't realize the depth of our anxiety until the pandemic hit and our rights were stripped away. And I say that I'm not trying to minimize what's been happening, but man, I look at third world countries, man, and I'm like, dang, have we become so distracted with entertainment and convenience and comfort that we can't take a little bit? And so I look at our nation, I look at our life, I look at my family, and I look at me. And so when I told my wife, I said, okay, this is the deal. I told her I told her what was happening. But what I told her what was happening with the seller and everything, I told her without the anxiety and the nervous tension that I was feeling. And you know how I did that? I stopped feeling it. I stopped focusing on it. I stopped focusing on the negative what ifs and started focusing on what I can do. And I can continue to be a leader. I can continue to be a father, a grandfather. I can continue to be a good husband. I can continue to pray, if not pray more. I can continue to check in and be present because I haven't been this week. I've been distracted with my own concerns and my own stress. I can use this time to be better. And I think about us, how many of us are just sitting on our butt just complaining? And I'm not saying that we should go into the political arena. I mean, some of you should, but a lot of us, there's a lot of good we can still do. I was talking to a young man, and I was dealing with some anger issues and some family, issues, and I was talking to him about doing some volunteer work, because he's very upset with what's going on in the country, very angry, and just it's almost you can almost feel it, just vibrating off his body. And I said, instead of raging and flexing, why don't we go do some good work? Why don't we go volunteer at a homeless shelter and help the homeless? Why don't we go help at the hospital and see what we can do to be of aid, to be of service? Why don't we do something to actually bring back some compassion to this nation instead of adding fuel to the fire? Yes, there are people out there that are ignorant. Yes, there are hate groups out there that are hateful. Hey, newsflash, they've been here. But where are we? We're so busy watching, the Proud Boys, the Boogaloo Boys. In fact, we're so busy watching them that we're doing nothing. We're a fan of the chaos instead of creating our own news, good news about doing good work. And when you do that, your perception of the problem shifts from being this huge thing to this little itty bitty manageable thing. And then we can put it over here and say, you know what? I'll deal with you later. I got more important stuff to do. So I guess that's my topic for today. Sorry if I was a little excited. I just think we should be doing more. I know we should be doing more. I should be doing more. And I do a lot. I mean, I'm not, minimizing what I do, but I know I can do more. And so can you. So, if you like my channel, I got to do the plug. I got to do the plug. If you like my channel, please subscribe and share. Okay? Because this is me doing my part. All right? I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Keep me in prayer. And let's do this. Let's do this. Peace.